Hello, welcome to Dreams to Keys Realty YouTube channel. I am your host and licensed Georgia Realtor, Jalon. Thank you once again for coming by our channel and seeing the tips and videos that we have related to real estate topics. Let's get into another topic here today. Before we do, let's get into this disclaimer. Now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about today's topic. So today, let's talk about the top 3 ways to prepare for your realtor consultation. If you've been checking out our channel, you know that our last video was about how to get in contact with the realtor for a consultation. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out. I'll put it in the cards and in the description box below. You can also find it in our channel playlist. So today we just want to expound upon that. So how do you prepare for your realtor consultation? Also in previous videos, we have talked about the distinction between the terms realtor and real estate salesperson. For the duration of this video and on this channel as a whole, I'll be using realtor as that is the title of which I use and the title that's most appropriate for me. So the top 3 ways that you can prepare for your realtor consultation are pretty simple, but let's get into them. So just as an overview, a consultation with your realtor pretty much is almost like an interview. So it's a way for you as a potential buyer or seller to have a discussion with your potential realtor and see how best you all can work together. You have ideas of what you want to do as far as purchasing a property or selling your property, and then that realtor can tell you different ways that they can help you to do that. So you can get a feel of if you're a good fit for one another. And that's very important. It's very important to have someone who really understands what you're looking to accomplish and someone that can actually help you to best accomplish that. So the consultation is more of a meeting of the minds, meeting of both of the roles that will be played in the process of purchasing a home or selling a home and making sure that you have the right person for the job. So it's very important to not skip that step of the consultation and really make sure that you are familiar with this person, you're comfortable with this person as your realtor, and that you are confident that they are a good fit for what you're looking for, either buying or selling a home. So that is the background. That's the premise of what we're talking about at this point. So how do you prepare for that consultation? Should you prepare? Some people would say it's not necessary to prepare, but why not if you can? So let's make sure that we can, get our steps moving forward, going faster. So we want to make sure in this video to give you some tips of how you can pretty much make sure that you're getting to see those homes quicker. So if you are a potential buyer, you pretty much are looking to see homes because you're looking to find the best home for you, right? So how would you like to prepare for a meeting with your realtor as a consultation meeting? So first, here's the first tip. Tip number 1, speak with your financial advisor. This is something that is so important, and it can often be considered or overlooked in the value that it really has. Whether you are a buyer or a seller, speaking with your financial advisor is very important. So for the buyers, it's important for you because you're able to speak with your financial advisor, such as a lender, mortgage broker, or mortgage banker, and they're able to tell you based on your financial portfolio and the documents they request from you, how much of a buying power you have and how much they are willing to lend. So that puts your realtor in a great position to know what homes to present to you. So if you're looking without speaking with your financial advisor, you can be looking at $1 million homes. But if you have that discussion with your lender and they say, hey, I'm willing to lend up to $350,000 for you, you've been wasting time looking at $1 million homes when what you're able to afford with your lender, so someone else involved or institution involved, is up to $350,000. So it kind of saves time. It makes everyone informed because your lender is informed that you're looking. You're informed of what your lender will lend you, and your realtor becomes informed of what both you and your lender are agreeing upon with your buying power and lending power. So that's very important for the buyers. However, sellers, it's very important that you speak with your financial advisor as well. And one point is that you have a financial portfolio already. So when you make the decision to sell your home, you may have other aspects that may determine if it is a good or bad time for you to do so. So your financial advisor may include someone like your tax preparer or your CPA. So those are people that can say, hey, you may benefit later on selling your home. You may be selling it too fast and incur some type of tax that you don't want. So let's hold out, or it's the perfect time, or we have no inhibitions to selling right now. I don't see any reason why you couldn't sell. So you want to have those types of conversations, whether you're buying or selling, with your financial advisor. So that is tip number 1. For tip number 2, you also want to make sure that you have a good savings. So I couldn't tell you what the specific amount would be best for you. What I will say that as a realtor, I would never want my clients or customers to be house poor. And house poor pretty much means that you've spent so much time acquiring the house financially that you've exhausted yourself financially. So when other things come up, you have spent all of your money and you don't really have the resources to assess those things or to fix those things. So for example, this is just an example. Let's say you get into a conventional loan for the purchase of a home. You have prepared to put 20% down on that home based upon the lending power and the purchase price. However, when you finish with the purchase, you realize that now you have homeowners association fees, you have bills which are adding up, you want security for your home, your homeowners association has now asked that you add additional money towards your fees, you want your lawn done, you want all these things, and sometimes some of those things are required. Let's say your homeowners association is strict about having your lawn cut or not having certain, vehicles in front of the yard, just, on the streetway. They prefer that all of the cars be in the driveway. There could be a lot of factors that play into your day-to-day life that pull in your finances, and you can feel drained once it comes time to pay the mortgage in addition to all of those other things. So that may sound very unrealistic to some people. For those that have experienced it, they know that it is possible. And with the prices of purchasing a home at this point, you really want to make sure that you have enough, not just for the home purchase, but for well after that. So I encourage you to get a good savings. As a seller, you may not be as concerned about that because you may be seeing much more of a profit when you're selling your home. However, savings could be beneficial for you as well, because if you haven't talked to your financial advisor, you may incur some tax implications as well. So you want to make sure that you're talking to your financial advisors so that you don't have any hits when it comes to the government looking at your selling of the home. Now, the third tip is getting a pre-approval letter. So once as a realtor, I see that you have a pre-approval letter, I'm ready to go to find those properties to show you. But until I have that pre-approval letter, I'm not going to take a potential client or a client out to see homes because I don't know which types of homes are best for us to see. So that pre-approval letter lets me know, lets the buyer or clients know what we are targeting as far as homes and the purchase price that we need to look at. So this is an informed decision that we're making when we have our pre-approval letter. So it helps your realtor know, it informs your realtor of where you stand with your lender. And so we know where to target as far as homes and the prices that are out there. Of course, we can work to negotiate prices. However, we're not going to primarily go to $1 million home and negotiate $350,000. So we want to be realistic, and we want to make sure that we're making informed decisions, which is why the pre-approval letter is so important. For sellers, you wouldn't need a pre-approval letter to discuss anything at your realtor consultation, but you do want to make sure that you're informed about where you stand. So if you have any liens, if you have any debt that can come up in the sale of the home that needs to be cleared up, especially tax liens or any type of mechanics lien, make sure that you have the home in a position to be sold to where those things do not impact the sale of the home. Again, these are things that you can speak with your financial advisors about, your CPAs and your tax preparers. They can help you a little bit. You may also be able to speak with your mortgage service company and see what is going on with that. But if you have any tax related things such as tax liens, mechanics liens, you want to clear those things up, or before you clear those things up, talk with your financial advisor to see if there's any disputes or how to rectify anything. That would not necessarily be something that a realtor would be best to help you with. In some instances, you may need a real estate attorney. So there are different things that may need different experts, but you want to make sure that you are free and clear with the home when you're trying to sell it. All right, so those are the top 3 ways that you can prepare for your realtor consultation. Of course, there are other things, and the more that you talk with that potential realtor for you, you can come up with other scenarios, and there's individual personalized issues that can come up that may be best tailored when you have that discussion in the consultation with your potential realtor. But I encourage you not to skip this step. I encourage you to go through the free consultation, find the realtor that just feels the best for you, feels like they understand what you need, and are willing to go that step or those steps to make sure that it happens for you. The caveat is we have to stay in legal bounds. So we're not going to do things that are not permitted, but as far as what else other than that you need, we can make sure that that is accomplished. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope these tips were helpful. I hope that if you are looking to buy or sell, that you were able to find within this video some information that might prompt you to either talk to those experts or get into a free consultation with a realtor such as myself. If you are looking to buy or sell residential property in the Atlanta, Georgia, or surrounding areas, we are here at Dreams to Keys Realty to help you. I am the Georgia Realtor with Dreams to Keys Realty, and my information will be down in the description box as well as at the end of this video. However, we are here in Georgia making strides, and you will see us more and more on YouTube with more and more tips. Of course, if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below. We will read them, and hopefully if there's a type of video that you're looking for, that we can make that video next for you so that you have some knowledge of the concerns that you have about real estate. So if you like what we're doing here, make sure that you hit that like button. And if you really like what we're doing here, make sure that you share it with someone that needs real estate tips or just wants to know more about different aspects of buying or selling property and dealing with a realtor. That's all for now. I hope that your dreams turn into keys. Have a great one.